Hello, fellow readers. I'm back with another book review, and this time book name is Everyone Has a Story. It's a book about two strangers who meet up in a coffee shop and create this amazing story written and created by Savi Sharma. Let me introduce you to the book's characters: Meera, an author; Kabir, the cafe manager; his girlfriend Nisha; and Vivaan, the bank manager. So the book started with a book event, and the event was in Kabir's cafe. Meera, overwhelmed with Vivaan's plans to travel while he was speaking with the book's author, and she was impressed by Vivaan's thinking. The next day, she was sitting up in a cafe, and Kabir asked her if she had written anything or not, and she showed him a few pages about Vivaan's idea of traveling. Kabir read these pages with a little loud voice, and Vivaan heard that. And while Vivaan was going out, he left a note for Meera. Meera wanted to talk to Vivaan so could get idea and write more about this, but this didn't happen. Then she asked Kabir, whenever Vivans come to cafe, call me too so she can talk to Vivaan. That's how she meets Vivaan. Vivaan also has a story. When Meera asked Vivaan about his story, he turned the conversations towards Kabir's love life. Then Kabir told them about Nisha and his love story. But because Nisha came from a wealthy family, Kabir didn't want to marry her before achieving some of his life's goals, such as opening his own cafe so he could provide the life Nisha deserves. Vivaan offered financially help to Kabir and became his cafe business partner. Days passed, the three of them sometime with Nisha to meet up in cafe to talk, enjoy and become good friends. But Meera started to have feelings for Vivaan. Meera was progressing in her book when one day after a night talk with Vivaan she was not able to connect him next day. She waited for a few days. After that, Kabir and she went to Vivaan's office to figure out about Vivaan, but he left his job and disappeared. Meera felt heartbroken and lose focus on everything. On the other hand, Vivaan left the country and traveled abroad, city to city, enjoying his time. Then one day, when Vivaan was sitting on a bench in a city park and enjoying the evening, an old man sat next to him. They both introduced themselves, and the old man told Vivaan about his love story and broken heart. Vivaan realized what Meera meant to him as more than a friend, and he left them all without saying goodbye. He realized his mistake and impact on friendship, and he returned to country back. One day, Meera took a step forward and decided to manage her heartbreaking situation. She made herself finish her book and went to Kabir's cafe. Both Kabir and Nisha felt happy for Meera to see her like this. Meera and Kabir left the cafe to meet with the publication house. Vivaan reached the cafe to meet Meera and other friends too, but Meera was not there. Nisha got angry at Vivaan about leaving like this. Then she told him that Meera and Kabir went to publication house. Vivaan reached out to the publication house because Kabir told him this in a previous conversation. Whereas Meera was surprised and angry with Vivaan, Kabir was nice to him. They three reached the cafe and Vivaan tried to explain his side. Vivaan told Meera about his uncompleted love story because his girlfriend was raped and murdered on their wedding morning. He told Meera that he could not be able to love anymore anyone else like he loved her past girlfriend. Meera got upset and she left the cafe and reached a site where she rethought about Vivan's conversation and realized she had overreacted and she fell down while she was coming back down from the site. Nisha got this information while Vivaan and Kabir were also there. They rushed to the hospital and were informed that Meera was in the ICU and that she was in a coma. Days later, Vivaan realized it was his fault and he never leaves her side. Meera was released from ICU after a year, but she was still not fully recovered and was unable to walk on her own. But in the middle of all of this, Vivan completed her book by putting in his experience of traveling and feelings. In the end, they both spoke directly to readers in the cafe where this story started, where Vivan told about his and Mira's relationship and expressed his desire to travel with Mira only. I congrats author Savi on her successful book. It is a really good book to read, but the only thing I felt in this book was that the end was a little fast forward. If she could create one more chapter before the last one, that would be fantastic. But still, this book is good, and if you like love stories, you can try this book. And if you like this audio, subscribe to the channel and have a nice day.